Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Metal Rebellion. I'm your host, Jesse Morgan, aka Slammerella. And today is a little bit of a different video. I was debating whether I wanted to put this on the You Found a Unicorn channel, because I'm a little done up right now, but I guess I do the horror stuff on the Black Metal Rebellion channel, so you guys get to sit with me and watch us bust out some horror stuff and spooky stuff that we got from Michael's and Walmart today. The first thing I'm going to show off though isn't really from either of those two. I got it previously, but I've been wanting to get this ever since I seen a fellow YouTuber show this off. I can't remember if it was Horror in Me or one of the other guys. I think it was Horror in Me, but I saw this at the Spirit Halloween when he was passing through the store, giving us a little insight as to what the shop had. But yeah, definitely had to get the original OG Halloween 2 mug. And in relation to those, we also got some more mugs. Got this orange, a little Witch's Brew. The wife also has a white mug like this that says Witch's Brew on it from last year. That's kind of got like a cauldron, I think, or something on it. So yeah, just something to enjoy our warm beverages this fall autumn weather with. This one, another orange cup, says Pick Your Poison on it. I kind of like this design better than last year's Pick Your Poison design. I like the shiny black bile lettering for the poison part, and the orange really pops in real life. It's a little bit darker than what's showing on camera, but it's a nice glossed black inside mug. I don't know, we kind of went all out with mugs this year. We kind of have a obsession with coffee and tea, and
we end up breaking them too.
And you know, with kids and animals, they do end up getting broken, so we do have an excuse for buying a few of these just when it's just the two of us. But this one I really liked, Death Before Decaf, because decaf doesn't get you wired and ready for the day. However, speaking of that, I personally think decaf would be good, especially if you want to have like a coffee right before bed and you don't want it to keep your brain racing all night. But otherwise, Death by Decaf definitely suits this household. Do you want to show them what you got for your Pennywise haul? Where'd you stick it?
It's right here. And then you got the pouches too.
Alright, so keeping in line with the mugs, we got a Culture Fly Pennywise mug. That's not really focusing. But yeah, it's got Pennywise on there, making a creepy Bill Skarsgård smile. And all around the cup it says, "Come home." So really cool. Obviously from Chapter 2. Hopefully they make that Pennywise Lives sequel or prequel, so they can show how the Pennywise alien creature comes to Derry in the first place. Maybe get that old-timey Western folk looking Bill Skarsgård Pennywise character. And we also got a Pennywise bust. And the purpose of this creepy ass looking thing that stares directly into your fucking soul is a planter, but we might also use it for candles or something, maybe a pen holder, not quite sure. It does have a hole in the bottom for possibly LEDs, so you might be able to light it up or something, but yeah, that's
when you put the soil on there so the soil can breathe.
But yeah, look at that thing. That is creepy. Stares directly into your dick. I mean soul. But yeah.
Who doesn't like being looked right at? I don't know.
Who doesn't like being stared at directly in the dick?
Could you imagine if that's how women like make eye contact?
You're like, ma'am, my eyes are up
like
here.
That's the first.
Christ.
It's like tradition to like look at a man at his dick before like his face or something.
Gray sweatpants weather, anyone? Anyways, it also came with a Time to Float Losers Club patch from Derry ME. What would ME be? Shouldn't it be Dairy Maine? Well, I guess M-E, Maine ends with an E. All right, there we go. So yeah, a nice patch for the wife's vest. Gonna throw that on for her later. There's actually a couple of patches at the local Now and Then music shop that I wouldn't mind getting for her too. There's like a Avenged Sevenfold one and a couple other ones too, but I can't remember at the moment, but wouldn't mind getting those. Also got a deck of cards, playing cards. As you'd imagine, there's different Pennywise faces on some of the cards, like the Jack, King, Queen, Joker. There's different graphics for those. But also the hearts are balloons and has balloon designs, and the clubs have like creepy, demented looking like Pennywise shadows. So that's pretty neat. And the last thing that came in this loot box, which I guess I should show you how big the box was. Came like that. Pretty big box, like the size of the Metalhead box. It was funny, I got my oldest son Nixon to go, "Here mommy, here's your Metalhead box." So that's how big that is. And the last thing in it is this freaking sick Pennywise and chained pin, if I can get it to focus. But yeah, that looks really sweet. Debatable whether it should go on the vest or not, as it's pretty weighty and pins love to get ripped off of vests, so we might just find a place to stick this and show it off as opposed to adorning it on the vest. But that's what came in her loot box. Pretty sweet. About 35 Canadian. I'd say everything all together would probably be worth about 60, so I'd say we got it for about half the price, if we're being honest. Alright, actually I found another mug in there. This one is A Nightmare Before Coffee. Very nice.
Probably my favorite.
It's cool. It's got a sugar skull looking thing on there, sort of minimalistic. References Nightmare Before Christmas and our nice caffeine addiction. So pretty neat with a nice Halloween orange inside. Alright, so these are color changing candles. When you burn the wax, it ends up lighting up the inside. This is a X-ray of a bat, probably one of the better ones up there. Besides this, there is also a hand, a chest cavity, a brain, and the one I'm about to show now.
They don't smell like anything.
And also this X-ray of a skull on both sides. But yeah, they're just, as it says here, come on. No?
Is that on both sides?
Either way, it says color changing. But it's on both sides, yeah.
Nice.
Alright, next thing we got a smaller wreath, but we had to get it because we're big Jason fans. It's not quite official Friday the 13th licensed merchandise, but it's a neat wreath with a skull, an obvious hockey mask in a tribute to Jason, and a kind of black and red bulb, and a short machete in there. Pretty cool, very suiting for the Halloween season.
It's from Walmart.
This one's from Walmart. Michael's also had wreaths, which we'll be showing a little later in this video. But yeah, I like it. It's cool. Be replacing probably the Christmas one up there. Or something. We'll figure it out.
Well, I'm still keeping the Christmas one, but definitely gonna take it down because it shouldn't go up there.
These aren't really spooky related, but the kids thought they were cute, so figured we'd get a couple of these oversized, super squishy plushies. This one's a kitty. Kind of looks like the Pushkin kitty, or Plushkin kitty, or whatever you call that thing. The thing you can select on the GIF. And
that one's for you, right?
this one, basically, for me, because I like sloths got cute little feet on the front and the side.
Move that to me, please.
I can't tell you how incredibly squishy this is, though. It'd be a good pillow if you were taking a camping trip.
You can stay there.
Here, you show this one off. I don't know what that is.
That's just wall stickers, like wall flings. Wall art. Also from Walmart. I think it's like
$4 for some decorative spooky wall art. Alright, then we got a couple of these flickering LED old-timey looking candles. The wick on it kind of looks bloody, so that's kind of neat. The lighting in here is terrible, but you get the idea.
Whew.
Not too bad. $3 or $4 each.
$4.
Yep. Canadian. A couple other spooky things, I guess. Hangable LED lights. One's purpley pink bats, and the other is a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns. Pretty neat. I know a lot of people like string lights, especially if you're going through college or university right now. String lights seem to be a big thing. Alright, next, since the times we're living in right now kind of requires them, we figured we'd get some spooky kind. There's some jack-o'-lantern face masks. This one's pink. It's got some ghosts and spiders and stuff on it. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's not bad. Better than plain old surgical mask. It says no tricks, just treats, and boo on it. And probably happy Halloween. Lots of designs going on in this one.
I really like that one.
It's cute. The next one, I'm not a fan of the color of the mask, but I like the little emoticons and symbols and stuff on it. It's just kind of like a off-white burlesque or burlap sack colored mask, but it has like pumpkins and candy and ghosts and stuff on it.
We'll be fighting over which one's is whose.
Well, this one's gonna be mine. This next one is black and neon green, with the green accenting the bats on it, and then just a plain neon green mask in the background, or in the back of it. Definitely like that. I wonder which Batman character would have a neon green bat for their symbol. Next one is some ghosts and some bats and a pumpkin or two on white on blue. And the last one is orange with a bunch of black bats on it. The wife will probably want to steal that one. But yeah, figure we get those since we have to wear these things for who knows how long. Probably until next year. Got the kids a couple of spooky shirts too. Nothing really to write home about, but they're neat. Beware Zombies. Got both Nixon and Xavier one.
We like to match them since they're technically considered Irish twins.
What's an Irish twin?
Irish twin is when you get pregnant very shortly after having a baby.
I'm going to show this off too because I like it. Not really spooky, but if you like FNAF or Five Nights at Freddy's, that's a cool design with Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie on it. I guess they're being foxy racist because he's not allowed to be on there apparently. But yeah, that's some of the kids' clothes because no one gives a crap about those. When you're a parent, that stuff's kind of neat. But all right, the next spooky stuff up.
Oh, you forgot the Ghostbusters top.
All right, let's show them
Because
more kids' clothes. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to the new Ghostbusters. So, in preparation for it, whenever the heck that decides to come out next year, we got them an electrifying Ghostbusters shirt with the green and white logo there. I actually like the color scheme that's going on there.
Really nice.
Very bright, pops really well. This camera isn't doing this justice, but it looks really cool. So the next couple of things we got here, more Halloween spooky stuff for decorating your house, are some flickering orange colored light bulbs. I'll be very intrigued to see how exactly these actually work, and we're probably going to put these in the bathroom and maybe a couple in the
One
the
two in the
stairway
bathroom and one in the staircase.
and one on the staircase. We also have a really freaky idea about buying some false dark decor kind of dead bodies, because our stairwell goes up like really high, at least 10 feet high, and we definitely have room to fit about 3 of them up there. I don't know how we're gonna stick them up there. We're gonna have to carefully get on a ladder or something.
Well, they're staying up there once they're up there.
But yeah, we're gonna hang some fake looking dead bodies
and we're
up
gonna
there.
add some fake blood to the corpses.
Of course. But yeah, this will add some mood lighting. Hopefully they work as well as
they do. I've had them before in the past.
they look like they work.
No, they're to put in your ass.
What the?
They're the new butt plug.
Party cups. More wall art.
Wall things.
Some spooky skull serviettes. Some makeshift fishnets. No.
No.
These are some fancy, what is it called? Freaky fabric to hang on your walls.
Yeah, they'll be going in the staircase.
Add some kind of creepy aesthetic to your walls. Some more bloody handprint wall art. Now, what we want is to get a either black or orange kind of Halloween mist tree. So we ended up getting some orange garland.
If not, we can use it for other purposes.
If you remember this thing here, the wreath behind the sloth here, we also got another bigger wreath, which was on sale. It was about, I don't know, $100 without any sale, but we got it on sale for half off. But wait till you see this thing. A Halloween wreath with voodoo dolls on it. There's another one there. Pretty cool.
When you saw it, you're like, oh, I want it. I friggin' want it.
And then a pumpkin there that says Happy Halloween on it. And these candy corn colored flowers on it.
Well, if it wasn't on sale, we were going to try and recreate
another
it.
jack-o'-lantern in there. There's just so many cool things on this wreath. So we're going to find a place for this, probably on the entry door, maybe. Another thing we got, if you remember our discussion about the dead bodies hanging from the stairwell, this is one of them. There's one.
We're going to get 2 more.
It's got a kind of spider webbed up burlap sack looking dead body hanging upside down.
You know, I think Spirit Halloween has one that actually moves and like screams. We should awesome. Like get a few more of those, and then among it we should have the one that's moving.
That's got a creepy face in there too. Kind of dig it. A cocooned corpse.
I thought it was neat.
They had I like the description of it.
But you know what we should do? They have an animatronic one where it like moves and like screams, and we could like hang like 3 of these in the staircase, and then we hang the animatronic right in the middle.
So they're not expecting one of them to move. Yeah,
and it could be like scream, like, because it senses when you walk by. So when they're walking up the stairs, sensor. When you're walking up the stairs, it'll scream. And we should get, oh man, we should totally get a few fog machines too. We kind of want to do like a castle rock theme on the staircase.
That'd be pretty dope. So this is also from Michael's. It is a Halloween Wheel of Fortune spinning, kind of like Chinese proverb thing. The reason I wanted to get it, if you ever seen our old J&C videos, we had one Halloween, a makeshift dare.
Whatever happened to that?
Dare board spinning thing where it landed on a bunch of different things, and if you landed on it, you had to drink a disgusting drink, or take a shot glass full of blood to your face, or both, or something else. Or yeah, trick and treat board. That's what it was. You either landed on a trick, a treat, or a dare. So this reminded me of it. I wanted to get one in ode to that old board that we made back in the day, back in the J&C days. So we got that to hang up around here somewhere. Another couple of things we wanted to get for decor, mostly for the bedroom, because we want some extra pillows and stuff to throw on the bed, and we eventually want to pick up an orange sheet set of some sort. So we got some pillows. This one just says trick or treat. Yep, with a couple of bats and a jack-o'-lantern there.
Well, we have our
pretty soft.
We have our Halloween town set up in there too. So
next one is just a kind of what do you call that? Plaid?
Plaid, yeah.
Orange plaid, but then there's a surprise on the back. Yay! A nice big ass jack-o'-lantern face. So that really pops. I love the orange plaid. Don't know why. I never used to like plaid until I got into punk. So, yep. Nice big jack-o'-lantern pillow. And the last one, maybe. Pretty sure we got another one.
No, we got another one because we got two. Because it was buy one get one free at Michael's.
So one more after this. So we buy one get one free sale right now. They always got a BOGO going on. Try saying that 3 times fast. BOGO going on. This one, black with 3 gourds. Orange pumpkin and a couple of yellowy tangerine colored pumpkins. They look pretty happy about the season coming. And a little spider web going on behind there. Just to balance out the square and the rectangle shaped pillows. We'll find a cool place for these. Another one that's kind of burlap sack looking, very Mr. Oogie Boogie, you know, kind of color. But on the back, it's kind of spooky and neat. Very Edgar Allan Poe looking. It says the curious shop of rare objects and oddities, all things strange and exotic. Pretty neat. Kind of has that Brothers Grimm, Edgar Allan Poe feel. Very rustic, very gothy, Halloweeny for sure. I like it. It complements the dark kind of.
We were gonna get matching, but then we decided, nah, that's.
We couldn't decide on what was our favorite design, to be honest. And there was still another one there that was just said 31 on it, and then Halloween across the bottom.
And then there was another one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool looking pillows there.
We'll have to get a few more.
So if you like throw pillows and you like spooky designs, definitely check out your local Michael's. Another one is just a random pillow, or not pillow, random stuffy.
That one's mine.
This one's the wife's. It's a fluffy panda bear looking thing. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be panda bear or a kitty. Kind of looks like a panda bear. Looks very kawaii. Like a kawaii panda bear. I like how the legs are a little floppy. But yeah, so that's the wife's panda and the sloth. Very representative of our personalities. And the last kind of stuffy thing here is actually more Halloween looking. You could probably tell by the sneak peek of the nose, but this is a Zero.
It's not Build-A-Bear, but...
It's not the Build-A-Bear one. No, we want to get the Oogie Boogie and the Zero from Build-A-Bear eventually, but this one's got a little jack-o'-lantern face for a nose instead of the red nose from Nightmare Before Christmas. She likes Zero. A Halloween greeter. So I guess it's supposed to just sit and greet your guests. He's very excited to see you. Get it because the nose looks like a boner.
Yeah, Mom said, oh boy.
Continuing on, just a couple of random light up devices for the kids. They kind of sparkle and have crazy LEDs and stuff on them.
Oh, the end of it's like a disco ball. Oh shit.
Oh wow. Seizure warning. But yeah, so we got those for the kids. The models are ridiculous, but the backdrop looks cool. It's a backdrop for, I guess, a big hallway or something. That's what the main thing looks like there. Kind of a big haunted mansion or a creepy asylum. We also got a couple of signs to hang around the house that are kind of spooky. First one, and probably my favorite one right off the bat, is this zombie fallout shelter It's very worn and rusty and blood splattered. Looks like it's been there for quite a while. Second, this is a tongue-in-cheek one. Probably going to put this at the bottom of the stairs somewhere near the entrance of our part of the house. That says, "No trespassing. We're tired of hiding the bodies."
And then the bodies are going to be in the staircase.
And then the bodies are going to be hanging from the ceiling. So very appropriate, very tongue-in-cheek. And the last one here, just more zombie warning signs. It says, "Caution, infestation site, restricted area."
Oh, they have hangers on them.
It says, "Keep out zombies. This area is quarantined under federal law," sort of like all of us right now. "Authorized personnel only. Extreme force will be used against any persons." So, yep. Really neat. They're like solid metal too, and don't cost a bundle, like $6 each, and pretty decent graphic. Could be a little bolder, but no complaints really, considering that's going to last quite a while. A spooky, scary skeleton, because my son Nixon loves these little skeleton guys. And it's not the cheapo rubber kind either. They keep ripping off the heads. This one actually has a pretty solid neck, so they're not going to be able to snap that off.
Did you give it a good tug too in the store?
Oh yeah. Give them a good yank. Try to yank them off. Yeah, that's where we're going with that joke. So Mr. Boney here.
Boner.
Can't touch this. Alright, anyways. Yeah, Halloween stuff should be free.
Yeah, why are they making us spend so much?
Last couple of things are just some more party favor stuff. Just some more Halloween plates and whatnot for when we decidedly throw a Halloween party for the kids, because we're not exactly sure how this pandemic is going to play out when it comes to Halloween. If people are going to be willing to allow a bunch of trick-or-treaters to come up to their house, a bunch of kids with germs running around, and have the potential of spreading the whatever going on. So we figured we might have a little get-together with Jessie Bailey, my sister, and her kids, and just do something spooky and fun over at our place here. So that's why we got all this party favor stuff, and of course gotta have some trick-or-treating candy. All right, last bag. I bet you're tired of looking at all our shit. Once again, we're gonna try and get a kind of orange or black Christmas tree, and when we get it, hopefully we can decorate it with some Halloween themed garland and whatever you consider this. Is this garland? Yes, garland, okay. But yeah, so black and orange and fall looking. They're basically a bunch of ribbons, I think. Either way, looks pretty cool. Looks like something you'd throw on a Halloween mystery. These are actually meant to be worn around your neck, but honestly, I'm probably gonna snip the wires and connect them to each other, and then use them as lights for the Halloween tree. Alright, so that's actually flashing, but on the camera it just looks, holy Jesus. That's better. This is the pattern. This is the pattern we'll probably have it as. Just a slow kind of pulsing looking Stranger Things lights, basically. That's probably how we'll have it.
That makes me want to kind of do it on one of the walls.
So I'm going to try and snip the wires and connect them in sequence and see if I can't make it all do like that, and wrap it around the tree, or place it so it looks like it's wrapping around, because there's only so many of these. They were about $9 each, and they weren't buy one get one free, so we had to kind of tone it down with how many we were getting. Alright, so next are a couple of signs and more decorative things you put up on your wall or on your shelf. This one says, "Come in for a spell," points in that direction, lights up. Pretty cool. Very artsy looking decoration for your wall. It really pops in real life. I wish I could show you guys better quality, but another one doesn't light up, But it says Nightmare Before Coffee, kind of sort of like the mug, and even has a mug in the middle there. I would love to get a mug from Grumpy Mug Cafe. They got some cool stuff. Check out Grumpy Mug Cafe on Google. I don't know what the website is, and I won't remember to put a link in the description box. So check them out. Really neat stuff. But yeah, this is also at Michael's. Another one is Hocus Pocus, I Need a Coffee to Focus. I like wordplay. It made me giggle, so I said fuck it. I like coffee too, so yeah, just another wall hanger for around the house for the Halloween season. Another one, Drink Up Witches. This is more of the wife's kind of thing. I'm not really a fan of witches. Kind of reminds me though of something the blonde character from The Coven in American Horror Story would say. Yeah, that's another wall hanger. Alright, last wall hanger. This one, kind of neat. They used the negative space to put the word trick or treat in it. Very sparkly, if you can make out that it sparkles at all. But yeah, kind of engraved behind the wood. Oh, that's nice. I like how that shines off of it. That works. But yeah, it just says trick or treat with some spiders and some spider webs. The next couple of things are just some little like bone creatures. First one is a small little dragon. Oh my goodness, am I going to get the features in there? Yeah, bone wings and everything. I'm going to pretend this is a skeleton Lockheed because the New Mutants movie was awesome. Can't wait to get that on DVD. But yeah, just a little skeleton bone creature decoration. Next one, probably my favorite, and that is the bat. It's pretty neat. The wings and stuff kind of move a bit. I wouldn't push them too far as they're only held on by like really thin metal screws and pins. But they do move and articulate a tiny bit. I'm going to name this one Batty, like off of Fern Gully. Leave a thumbs up if you've seen Fern Gully. Two more. One that I don't really care about. We just had to get it so we can get the buy one get one free. And it's this piranha. This skeleton of a piranha. AKA a dead fish.
So basically, South Oshawa.
So, the smell of South Oshawa, if you ever come here, all the hoes smell like this thing. And my second favorite, maybe not after it stabbed me while I was carrying it in this bag, but this one, I dug it. You just gonna like hang it up on your wall. It's like an arachnid spider, bone spider. Now, the only thing, it's not accurate because spiders don't have bones. Spiders have an outer hard shell, and underneath that would just be slimy, gooey guts and stuff. They don't actually have a skeletal structure. The way they move their legs is by pumping their heart pumps the blood to their legs individually and stretches them out and retracts. Don't ask why I know that. But yeah. Too much Magic School Bus as a kid, I guess. Thanks, Miss Frizzle. These are interesting. I don't know what their purpose serves, but they're little coffins with ooze, different colored ooze, and spiders and stuff in them. I don't know if I want the kids to play this or not, because that's going to get everywhere. But yeah.
I'm probably not. I'm probably just going to...
Interesting. I don't know. Stick them around somewhere. Alright, down to the last two items. And sadly, they are not the most interesting items. But these are some little decorative hay bales for your spooky town, Lemax Village. And then the last thing are a couple of Halloween themed bracelets. As you can see, I wear a few of them already. So, just a couple more to add to the ridiculous amount of arm wear. But they're cool. Just some skeletons, some spiders and bats, and ghosts and spider webs. But yeah, so that's it. That is our pretty big Halloween haul this month. We might get a little bit more at the end of the month.
And then probably October.
This was just kind of a bit of a bonus because we got some unexpected money in for our birthdays from our parents and another source that I don't feel like revealing right now. But yeah, we got a nice little extra bonus this month.
Well, it wasn't
so
fans only.
I don't have a fans only account, don't worry. That shit ain't happening. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this kind of different unboxing or unpackaging or revealing or whatever. Just kind of spooky decor, kind of inspired by Sarah Hawkinson. If you watch her channel, she does a lot of spooky decor and Halloween fall themed shop with me videos, and we felt inspired by it. So here you go. Hope you enjoyed this, and if you stuck to the end and you're watching now, you're the real MVP. Thanks for watching. For Glory, for the Rebel Alliance, Slammerella and Crystal Phalia out.